Hello everybody, how are you all doing in the group? Welcome to everybody, all the new members that have joined, and thank you to everyone that's supporting each other in the group and you're asking questions. That's awesome as well. Thank you for everybody that's chatting to each other. So I'm Andrea. If you're new to the group, I hope you've watched my introduction video, my welcome video that I put in the group for you. I've gone through the perimenopause myself, and I'm now in menopause. I'm 52. So I've been there, ladies. I know what it's like, and I know how frustrating it can be. And just know that I'm here to help and support you. And any questions you want to ask, please ask in the group, or you can send me a private message. You can work with me as well. You can work with me one-to-one, but you've probably seen a lot of my posts and my videos in the group where I talk about my 30-day class. So you can also work with me for 30 days, where you get my full attention, you get my support. I'm there for you, I'm your cheerleader. I help you to tweak some things in your diet that might not be quite right for you. I help you to heal in your gut and your liver, which plays a massive part in your perimenopause journey. If your gut health is suffering and your liver's not detoxing out the estrogen properly. So yeah, if you want to join my class, I've got some spots free this month to join me in my class if you'd like to join. So just let me know. Send me a message or put in the comments that you'd like more information. I have put regular links in the group to join my wait list, and then I contact you through my wait list. And on my wait list I've also got lots of information that you get in your inbox about perimenopause as well. So yeah, my video today I wanted to have a chat with you about hormones and weight loss. For the ladies that are interested in that, you may be struggling with some weight gain, because that's what happens in this midlife phase. Your body naturally wants to be fat. It's a woman's body naturally wants to be fat because your fat hormones can make hormones. Your fat cells can make hormones. And when your body's going through perimenopause, sometimes it can panic. Your body panicking a little bit because the hormones are up and down and all over the place. And you do naturally put on a little bit more fat in menopause. You don't want to be too skinny in menopause, because that can affect your estrogen, it can affect your progesterone, because when you're in menopause, your ovaries, they shut down, they don't work anymore, you don't have periods anymore. So your adrenal glands and your fat cells do take over in the production of your hormones. This is why if you're having a lot of adrenal gland problems, whether they're not working correctly, or whether you've got some inflammation in your body or some infections in your body you're not aware of, then this can, and a stress over a number of years can weaken your adrenal glands. Your diet can weaken your adrenal glands over time. So if you hit menopause and you've got weak adrenal glands as well, that can play a massive part with your losing fat as well, and your body wanting to hold on to that fat, because your fat cells will help to make the hormones. So you want your adrenal glands strong as well, so they can help with production of your hormones as well. And your diet plays a big part in that. Your diet is so important. Well, not diet, your nutrition, the foods that you're eating, the nutrition in your diet, in your life, what you're eating every day plays a massive part in, and that's where to start really, in everything. There could be other things holding you back. I speak to a lot of women that are eating healthy foods. They're eating a healthy diet, eating healthy foods, and they don't, still not getting any results. They're not seeing the fat being reduced down, and because they're feeling uncomfortable that they're holding too much, especially around the belly area, and it's making you feel conscious about it. There may be some other things involved with that, I sometimes think that the thyroid's not quite working right, maybe adrenal glands are a bit weakened. Your gut health will play a massive role, as well as your liver health. And your cells, if your cells are not getting the nutrition into your cells, and you're not eating nutritious foods, then your body will hold on to fat more because it's not getting the nutrition that it's asking for to help you during this phase. Because perimenopause can put a lot of stress on the body. Because of that, because your body's under a bit of stress, there's more cortisol spikes. So it's looking at that and thinking, okay, what can I do to help my body during this phase of perimenopause and menopause to cope with the extra stress? Because we're going under heavy amounts of stress in life. You can't get away from stress, it's everywhere. You have lots of different types of stresses, like psychological stress, your mind stress, you're panicking. What you're putting on your skin can be stressful because it's putting toxins in your body, and then the toxins are causing stress in your body. So there's all sorts of different types of stresses, and perimenopause is just another added one onto that list. So it's really important to look at your nutrition first, to help alleviate your problems around, fat loss. And there's so much you can do with your nutrition, and this is what I teach you in my 30-day class, how you can work with your nutrition, how you can make some changes to the way that you're eating to make it a lot to put nutrients into your body, especially the minerals, because your minerals are so important. And magnesium is the one mineral that goes really low in menopause, which is so important to put that back in, which is the first mineral that I talk about a lot in the group. I don't know if you've seen me mention it in some of your questions, that magnesium can be lost so quickly because it's used in your body to process insulin, to process sugar, helps to buffer stress as well, helps you to lower that anxiety, because it's a relaxant is magnesium, helps your muscles your muscles to relax, helps your blood vessels to relax. So I know, what do you think about when you think about losing weight? What do you think about? Do you panic? Do you think, I've got to count calories? I've got to be super conscious about what I'm eating. I can't go out to restaurants and I'm just going out to restaurants and eating salads. Can't go out and enjoy myself. You have to be super strict all the time. You don't have to be all super strict all the time. I used to say 80% of the time you're eating good food, you're eating nutritious foods, and then 20% of the time you can enjoy yourself. You can go out to restaurants and eat what you want, and you can have some chocolate, you can have your alcohol. It's not a life of deprivation to be able to maintain your weight. I know I speak to a lot of women and they just panic about it, thinking, I've got to be super, super careful, I've got to follow specific rules, I can't enjoy myself, I can't go out, I can't eat chocolate. So they don't make a start, they just think, I can't do it, it's not good. How am I going to start this? I don't know what to do. I tie myself up in knots. And then you're probably saying things like, I'm going to start on Monday, I'll start next year, I'll start next month. You might make a start on something, start, eating a few things, and then stop doing it. And then, you maybe somebody thinks, I've tried everything, I've tried this, I've tried that, and it's still not working. But you haven't tried me yet. That's what I always say to the ladies. I said, you haven't tried me yet, you haven't tried, you might have to think you've tried everything, but you haven't tried everything. Because there are some things that you can do to help you with this, help you. If you're having lots of, life happens sometimes, doesn't it? You're feeling depressed, or you have some sort of life event that happens and it's really, really uncomfortable to deal with, some unhappiness in your life. And then you start eating lots of biscuits, lots of unhealthy foods, like what we're going through at the moment. Lots of people, I speak to a lot of people out and about, and they're saying, I've put some extra pounds on, I've been eating too many biscuits, too much of the comfort food, the sugary foods. And that can set you off on a big cycle then, because the more you eat that, the more you want to eat that. Can get in a vicious cycle with the eating the carbs, the sugary foods, because your brain will start craving it more and more. And I know all about this because I was a sugar junkie. I've been through this myself. I spent the last 10 years working on my nutrition and getting the sugar out of my life, you know, the refined sugary foods. And it's all about working on yourself, looking at your self-esteem, your self-love, about more love for yourself. And just starting with that first, because it's no good saying I'm going to start eating healthily if your mind's not in it, if you're not in the right headspace, if you're just like, you're not happy with your life, you're not happy with yourself, because that can just backfire on you. You know, you can, like, something happens in your life and then you go back to eating unhealthy foods again. So working on that, on the mindset, is so important. That's what I worked on with myself, getting to love myself more, finding things that light me up, make me a lot happier in life. I know it's hard at the moment, what we're going through, but it is possible, you know, to work on the gratitude. And this is what I help you with in my 30-day class. I have a section where I focus on your mindset and creating like a ritual in the morning to help you to heal yourself, to help you to love yourself more. Because you can tie yourself up in knots with self-talk, you know, you're doubting yourself and things like that. And it's just like flicking a switch. I call it like flicking a switch over from the negative to the positive. And building on that. I know it does take time. It takes time to change a habit, but you can do it. You can stick with it, and you can succeed with it, because I've done it. And this is why I want to help you now, if you're struggling, to really get to grips with it. Because diets are not good for women. They're not good for your hormones, doing different diets over a number of years. And if you've done this in your life, and you know, don't be hard on yourself because you've done these diets, because you're made to believe that these diets are going to work. But a lot of diets are tested on men. They don't work on women. They don't work with women's hormones, because women's hormones are so sensitive that they can be just tripped up. They can be just interrupted because of that stress. You know, you have different hormones at play different parts of the month. Your estrogen and progesterone is high in different parts of the month. And if you're not working with that, working with the different phases, and if you want me to do a video on this, let me know, because I can do a video and let you know about the different phases and how you can work with that to help your hormones, help with your hormone health, so you're not struggling and you're not tipping the cortisol level too much. That's really, because that can really play a massive part with your losing fat and staying healthy, is not eating right, for one thing, and not working with your hormones and doing special diets and restrictions and lowering your carbs too much. And then there's a miscommunication about fruit, about eating fruit as well. That's not correct, because you don't need insulin to take fruit in your body, you know, to digest the fruit, because fruit is fructose, so it's like drawn into your cells. You don't need insulin to digest it. So it's working on that. And what I work with a lot of ladies is to keep a journal of your feelings, keep a journal of what you're eating, you know, track what you're eating for a week and how you're feeling as well. When you're reaching for a biscuit, when you're reaching for something unhealthy, that's sabotaging your results. Write down how you're feeling around that time. And it's also good to write down how you're feeling with yourself right now, whether what circumstances in your life are making you feel like that. Is it your relationships? Is it something that's happened to you in the past? Because past hurt can also affect your weight loss. If you've got lots of deep-seated emotions that are trapped inside your body, I had a lot of that myself. I had to release. I'm still releasing a lot of, working on the emotions myself. You know, I've still got some emotions trapped inside me that I want to release. You know, emotions about being bullied at school, emotions about my marriage breaking down, a lot of self-esteem issues that I've recognised in myself. So I know what it's like. You know, I've been there. And I'd like to help you with this. You know, if you're struggling yourself, you can work on this yourself. Oh, it does take time, so don't be hard on yourself. The number one thing is to be kind to yourself and love yourself. Every little bit of improvement deserves to be celebrated. You know, even if you get breakfast, start with breakfast and start eating a more nutritious breakfast. And then start working with your self-esteem, your self-love, your self-care, standing up for yourself, not losing your power, taking back control of your power, not letting people walk all over you. And celebrate that, you know, gosh, I've made this change. I'm eating nutritious breakfast. Yay! You know, it's all about that bit of celebration, giving you that self-esteem, that being proud of yourself for starting and making different changes. So I hope that's helped you. If you've got any questions, please ask away, put in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notified when because I post these videos on YouTube as well. Thanks for watching today, and take care of yourself. And if you're watching in my group, please come over to YouTube as well. I post all my videos on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube watching, if you want to come and join my perimenopause support group on Facebook, I'm in there a lot of times, and you can use a private space where you can share your journey through perimenopause and menopause. I'd love to have you join. So thanks for watching today. Take care of yourself. Let me know that you've watched, put replay, ask any questions. I'm here for you. Take care of yourself. See you later. Bye.